every single island in the Chesapeake Bay? Do you know their impacts and history? I'm assuming no, because I also don't. However, I do know of one. And today I'm going to be visiting our very own Chesapeake Bay's Poplar Island. It's located right on the eastern shore, just off the Eastern Bay area. There I will be touring and possibly volunteering wildlife surveying. But I will also show you guys the importance of the restoration projects and how successful they have become, and how it's important to the ecology and ecosystems of the Chesapeake Bay. On our way to the island, let's go over some brief history. Settled in the 1630s, Poplar Island became a place of trade and agricultural land up until the late 1800s. Holding no residents between the 1920s and 40s, it was sold to a former caretaker of the island. As a result, the time went on and the island greatly eroded. The island was originally 1,140 acres between the wet and uplands. However, in the late 90s, Poplar Island only had around 3 acres left. However, in 2004, the restoration process began on a 4-year-plus project using the dredge bay material. The completion is supposed to be around 2040, and its main focus is to restore high-quality wildlife habitat, specifically for our birds in the area. While the island is filled with birds swimming and flying about, during my time there I helped identify, count, and tag the species of the local crossbred ducks. Here the biologists are looking for the feather shape and color pattern to figure out if said ducks are crossbred and their sex to collect data sets. To move on, these birds are very important to our ecosystem, whether they're migratory or local, and restoring their habitats can lead them to better help our wet and upland ecosystems of the Chesapeake Bay. Here is me releasing one of the ducks. The island is divided by cell blocks, essentially a squared off section that's drained and then filled within dredge material, then drained, and so on and so forth, until a certain level of the cell is met. Then volunteers and biologists hand plant vegetation to get the cell up and running. All the plants shown here have been hand planted or naturally spread by animals or weather. The dredge material used can be traced all the way back to the port of Baltimore. This is not only a benefit to the island, but to the bay itself. This accumulated sediment is perfect for building up the island and creating new animal homes, while also keeping the navigational routes to the port clean, this leading to a healthier bay. Overall, this ongoing restoration project has been successful in many ways, continuing to flourish, providing habitats for many birds, local mammals, and aquatic habitats, while striving to keep our bay healthy.